Hey, it's Junkman from VintageRock.com, and I'm in NAMM 2018, and some guys that are with me around here are people that I've wanted to talk to in this format for a long time. I've known them a long time. I've been a fan of their music for a long time, and I want you guys to go check them out. Behind me, the guys in Venice. How you doing, fellas?
Good. Happy to be here.
All right. From my right, I got singer Mark Lennon. I got his cousin Kip Lennon. I have behind me Mark's brother and Kip's cousin Michael Lennon, and I also have Kip's brother Pat Lennon over here too. So
man, that was good.
I'm good. I've seen you guys do this a million times, you know. So anyway, again, I want to. You guys got so much going on at NAMM, especially. I mean, today you guys are backing up Jackson Browne tonight at the Tech Awards.
Yeah, every year they ask us to help out with the Tech Awards, which is basically like an awards show that doesn't go on TV, but there's like a host and there's a full band and the awards and celebrity presenters and everything.
Right.
So over the past 4 years, we've done it with Slash and with Skunk Baxter, and so this year it's Jackson. It's just coincidence that we've already known Jackson for so many years. So it's really cool. Jackson with the original band, The Section, from 1976.
Wow, no kidding. Lee Sklar and all
Lee
the guys
Sklar
like that.
and Danny Korchmar produced our first album.
Yeah.
So it's like it's old home week for us.
Wow. So yeah, exactly. And so you figure that that rehearsals wouldn't really take a whole long time to do this, because you know that you know the gig, right?
Exactly. We played it enough ourselves.
Damn, you guys, like I said, you've been to NAMM shows, you've done so many things with so many different people. Again, does it ever get to the point where, wow, this I don't want to do that anymore, I want to do something new, or it's just, it's always
no way.
It's
Never.
always the same thing.
Never ever.
A lot of our audience doesn't or may not be familiar, but these are the guys that actually sang the background on the Roger Waters Wall tour. So I know a lot of our people have gone to see Roger Waters over the years. But yeah, for the last number of years, a few years, you guys went on the road all over the world.
And 219 shows we did with Roger.
Now, how did that all come about?
An old friend of ours who's like a mentor in the session world sang on the original album, a guy named John Joyce, sang on the original album and tour. And Roger called him and said, I'm putting the band back together after 30 years.
Wow.
And John said, I know these guys that are exactly the sound you're looking for, because The Wall is kind of like that male doo-wop kind of thing.
Right.
Beach Boys almost.
Right.
So he called us, and literally Roger flew one night to Michael's house in Mar Vista on a rainy night, and you answer the door, and there's Roger Waters standing there. It was like,
greetings,
like,
come on in.
Hi, come on in, Thomas Jefferson. It's like, he's so famous. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I think we sang Blue Skies for him.
Yeah.
Blue Sky, and then he flew back the next morning. And he's after we had done, he looked at us and goes, okay.
Yeah, one take and that's it. All right,
That's it?
done. All right.
Changed our lives for, unbelievable. We went all around the world twice.
So how many years? 3 years.
3 years,
on that tour.
220 shows, yeah.
Holy moly. But you guys have been all over the place. I mean, they're like the number one band in Holland,
I don't know about number one, but we do okay there.
They're
we do pretty
so
well.
popular over there. I mean, they're constantly going over to Holland. So you guys have been around the world countless times,
Yeah, we're lucky. People really love what they call, outside of America, they call it West Coast music, those West Coast harmonies. But to us, it's just harmony, we just grew up everybody's listening to the same songs on the radio or whatever. But over there, they love that sound, so it's nice. It's almost like we're carrying the torch of the next generation of people who love the Eagles and Crosby, Stills and Nash and that kind of stuff. So.
Well, and music comes naturally in your family. Their sisters were the Lennon sisters, who you guys got to see a lot on the Lawrence Welk show back in the day.
50s and 60s.
Yeah. And a lot of your harmonies came directly from that sort of thing, and all the Beach Boys and that type of thing too. So if you're unfamiliar with Venice, how many records you guys got now?
Something around
20, 25.
25
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Maybe 19 or 20.
20 for sure.
We stopped counting.
But I'm telling you, and it's been said by more than one person, this is the best vocal band that's out there right now.
Thank
And I honestly do. I'm a big fan. These guys see me at all their Southern California shows, probably so many times they're just sick of looking at my face. But
Yeah, when you walked up to do the thing, I was like, oh,
that guy.
he actually does something.
Yeah, I do something besides going to Venice shows, So, but it's cool. You got a brand new record out, Into the Morning Blue. Talk a little bit about Into the Morning Blue. It's got some great subject matter and just again your signature harmonies and songs like that. Who wants to take the mic? You want to follow it? What do you think about Into the Morning Blue, Pat? Tell us about it.
Into the Morning Blue, we actually all got together and went away for a number of days and started writing together. And it was really fun. We'd have guitar ideas, and Kip and Marky would usually have some kind of vocal or lyric idea, and we just put it together. After like 4 or 5 days, we had probably 5 or 6 songs from that session.
There's a lot of personal things on that album that, you know, in the old days we used to write a lot of personal stuff, but this time it was really the stories about our family, directly about our family, and that were really close to us. And, you know, we put those ideas together with musical ideas we had laying around that we've been collecting, and it just all worked. Yeah, it's like, oh, that'll work well with that, and that'll work with that. And so
it's kind of the fun is discovering that kind of stuff sometimes, because like we'll be working on one idea, and then we'll think, oh, I wish we had some guitar part to go at the beginning that was like a little signature thing, and then Michael will remember something he was working on, and it works in the same key, and it's like, whoa, you know, that's the serendipity part of writing music. That is such a joy for us, you know.
So it's really cool. My ex-girlfriend's got this beautiful house in Palm Desert, or Palm Springs, Palm Desert, and it's up in the mountains looking over the whole valley. So she's like, you guys can just use my house. Maybe I'll be there in and out to look, you know, she's working on her house. But we have this huge view, and it was just so inspirational to be there. And if we felt like kind of, you know, blocked, we just go in the jacuzzi for 15 minutes or jump in the pool or just take a look at the view or look at the stars. It was heaven. It was absolutely heaven to write it in that atmosphere, you know.
Well, imagine all your emotions just come pouring out after that. You're so relaxed. There's no pressure.
And you're isolated from doing errands and doing all of your home stuff.
Shut the phones off and, you know, stay offline for a little bit, and that's always healthy. So, yeah, it just all came together. It was really happened fast.
And you do all the production on it, too, on top of that, too.
So I bring the portable studio, we get the demos done, and then we come home, fix some of the stuff. Sometimes we leave the original demo parts because they're so good. And then we went to a drummer's house, Eric Eldenius, who's playing with Billy Idol now. He has a recording studio in his house, so we brought all the tracks and he put all the drums on, and we just sat there and would give him ideas and lay there and just freak out like, oh, this sounds so good. And it was just awesome the way it all worked.
I love it. It's a great record. Again, it's called Into the Morning Blue. I love Sunrise 69. And I know it's a very personal matter, but it's just such a beautiful, just up-tempo kind of thing where you take a song that's got a very sad situation but made it into such an up-tempo, good-feeling song.
We've written about, you know, losing our father back in summer of August of '69. We've written about the tragedy part, but this time we wanted to write about something that everybody has in common when they have a tragedy, which is the next day the sun comes up. And whether, you know, life just goes on, somehow you find a way to, the impossible has happened, and yet you move forward. And so we wanted it to be almost a celebration of that next day of like, okay, here we go, and somehow you find love again, you find love underground, like the lyric says, and you just build again. And luckily we're from the type of family that's done that, you know.
And I think the remaining family members that are still here dealing with the loss are pulling even stronger together. And that's what the beautiful part about that song is. It talks about that. It's about, but, you know, we pulled together and we're stronger than we've ever been because of that tragedy, and it's just really cool the way it all came together.
I really, like I said, it's one of my favorite Venice tracks, and I love everything you guys do. And now, speaking of family, you guys got an enormous family, right? It's just like there's like you got like 11 brothers.
I'm the baby of 13.
Yeah, and I'm the baby of 12, actually.
12.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's quite a bit. I imagine holidays are, you know, you have to basically rent out a state so to keep them all to be around. But yeah, it's just I love what you guys do, what it's all about, and the way that it's done. And you guys had promised to do a little 4-part harmony, just to give you guys a taste on what these guys do. So you want me to just step back?
You know your part?
I don't know my part. I'm going to stay on until I do it. Actually, one year I got to interview Phil Everly, and he let me be one of the Everly brothers. So that was cool. I actually sang a little Kathy's Clown with him.
So good.
But yeah, I'm going to let you guys do this one simply because I'm going to be the mic holder guy. So want me to hold it right about here? So again, this is Venice doing.
Transition.
This is how they work. All right, this is the guys in Venice doing a little harmony for you.
2, 3, 4, 2.
Underground. In this brave new world we found. In this brave new world we found. Sunrise in South California, August of '69. Somehow the clock kept ticking, the earth kept turning fine. It was a new dawn, a line was drawn, left the old world far behind. Sunrise, August of '69.
Boom, and we finish.
Sunrise, sunrise. Sunrise, sunrise.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Venice. Again, you can find them on VeniceTheBand.com. And another thing too, there's so many things that I love to be able to like turn people onto and show people. They also have this great cover band called the Pine Mountain Logs that you guys can see, and you'll see the best versions of your favorite dance songs and all kinds of stuff. You know, anything goes when they play. I remember going to see you guys one time when you decided to dress as Richard Petty for the night. He had the hat and the sunglasses and the jacket, and he was in character the entire time, but it didn't affect the songs at all. But it was wonderful.
The Pine Mountain Logs sizzle reel on YouTube. Check that out. And we're on Facebook, the Pine Mountain Logs and Venice the Band.
But you'll really dig these guys, man. They're just that wasn't enough. I mean, go see Venice when they play live.
Either way, what we're about is celebrating the music of our generation, of the baby boomer generation. So when our originals have a lot of the spirit of that stuff,
sure. And
then our cover band, it's not about knowing the songs perfect. It's about having a lot of fun with the audience, and we all do it together.
And you certainly do, dude. I mean, it's just like I said, you go to a Venice show, which they're playing tonight again. Also, they're doing a show at the Marriott in just a little bit that they got to get to. They're going to be playing over there, and then they're going to be back in Jackson Brown at the Tech Awards tonight.
We literally finish at 20 minutes till, and then we have to run over here because we start at 7 p.m.
We do another song with the house band
Wow.
without Jackson, and so we have to be there for the opening song.
So it's like, thank you, hi everyone, hi, and we run across the street. It makes us look very famous though, so it's kind of cool.
In a lot of circles you are, man. I mean, just ask anybody over there in Holland too. By the way, are you guys going to be going back over to Holland again here soon?
Yeah. In the summer, we're playing a big festival called Boss Pop.
Sweet.
And then we'll do a few gigs around that. And then we'll go back in November and December and do like a theater tour with
Germany and Holland.
Germany and Holland.
Germany and Holland.
Wow. I can't thank you guys enough for talking to us here at VintageRock.com. And again, go check them out, VeniceTheBand.com and the Pine Mountain Logs on YouTube. Go see them. And if you happen to be watching this over in Holland, you know where to find them anyway, because it's kind of tattooed on the back of your neck. So you'll find them anyway. Junkman from VintageRock.com at NAMM Show 2018 with the guys in Venice.
Thanks, Chuck, man.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.